I think I finally have everything that I need to start setting up my 2025 planner. It took a lot longer than I thought it would, but it all arrived before the new year, so that worked out. There's probably going to be a lot of cuts in this video because I'm getting over some allergies and sickness and stuff, so I'm probably going to be coughing and drinking a lot of water in this video. If it seems very choppy, that's why. Okay, I don't even know where to begin because there's kind of a lot going on right now. I don't think I mentioned this one in my last video because it was kind of a last minute addition, and it kind of happened because I was thinking about tracking my workouts again. I used to do that in 2022 or maybe, no, sorry, 2023, yeah. So I used to just do it here in the front of my planner on this page here. I put my goals for 2023, fitness goals and nutrition goals, and then all of the highlighted were times that I worked out or did any kind of exercising or movement. I didn't complete it fully, but this was also around the time where I stopped using this, so that's kind of why that happened as well. So that being said, I decided to get a Hobonichi Weeks as a fitness and I guess wellness type of planner or tracker. I guess it's more of a tracker than a planner. The reason I decided to get this one was because it was on sale since it's a 2024 edition on Amazon. It was only like $11 or $12 and I just thought that was a steal. And I figured why not get the nice Tomo River paper, and I can always just redate it. I don't have a problem ever doing that. So I got it. I think I'm just gonna leave the cover as is. I don't really care that it says 2024 on the front. I do have a clear cover I can put over this, so I might try that. But as it is, this kind of cover doesn't stay open, as you can see. So that might be a little annoying with the clear cover over it. I don't mind it doing that. I just have to, you know, add something really heavy, and that's totally fine. I did try using a Hobonichi Weeks as a main planner back in 2022, I think it was. At that time with my job, I was traveling, and so that's why I decided to get the weeks, because it's just so traveler friendly. I mean, it's basically the size of my hands. I fit perfect in my purse. It was great for traveling, but I hated writing in it because it's just so small, and my handwriting while I wasn't at a desk was really difficult. So even though it was great for traveling, it didn't work out for me at that time. And I didn't like it, and I abandoned it, and I thought that I would never come back to a weeks. But now that I work from home and I get to use my desk the whole time, then it's a lot easier for me to write in. Since it's not going to be a main planner, then I'm totally fine using it as a tracker for health and wellness. Of course, I have to redate this. I just added this little thing. It was from the insert that it came with. It was this little insert here, and I just cut it up, and I'm about to cut up all of these little figures probably and use them in here. So right now I'm just keeping that in the back with the clear pocket that it comes with. For this page, I don't really have a plan yet. I'm thinking it might be a period tracker, or I might just do what I did in this monthly, where it's kind of a just like a view of the entire year on one page and how many days I worked out each month. So that way at the end of the year, it'll look like this. That's more likely what I'll do because I already track my period on my phone, and that's fine for me. For the monthlies, I was thinking sort of the same as here, where I'm just tracking what I did and the days that I worked out so that I can see it as a whole month. So I might highlight the days that I worked out, and then maybe I'll just write what I did as a summary. Like if I just went to the gym, I'll just write gym, or if I went on a walk, I'll just write walk. So nothing in depth or anything like that on these monthlies. The way I'm going to redate it, I was so back and forth on things, and I literally just now thought of this. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but I was thinking I was going to white out the numbers and then I would write over them, but I did that here, And it's actually really difficult. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but it's actually really difficult to do that because the whiteout, I'll show you. The whiteout I have, it's actually cream. It's the MD paper whiteout, cream out. I don't know what you want to call it. This was the original one I had. I don't remember where I got this, but this one's a little bit darker than this is. This one matches more the color of the Hobonichi Weeks and also the MD paper and traveler's notebook papers and stuff like that. But anyway, this one I was using for a long time and I always didn't like it because it's so soft. So if you write over it, it just scrapes off. No matter what kind of pen you use, it will scrape off. So you have to write so lightly on there or else you're scraping off the whiteout. And I thought maybe it's just this one, it's not a good quality one. So I ended up buying this one from BK. And I thought that it would work out in here and I would just white out everything. But I was running into the same issue. I don't know if you can see that, but I had to write really lightly and it still was kind of coming off. So then I was thinking, can I do stickers of some sort? But I feel like stickers would be really thick and get really bulky in here real fast. So what I finally decided was I actually got these little Stalogy dot stickers. I numbered them with this Micron pen and I'm going to put them on here. So that's one thing I'm going to do today. As far as the weeks go, I had already tested out 1 week here, but I covered it up because I really didn't like the way it turned out. And I think I'm going to cut it out. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to leave it like this for now. I wish I would have done that in the back as the last week because it was just a test to see how I wanted to write in it, how I wanted to set everything up and all of that. But I don't know why I did it in the front. I should have done it in the back. So anyway, that might go away later. But for these, I did go ahead and put the whiteout on this page. I haven't done that anywhere else. Because like I said, I wasn't sure the whiteout was going to work in here. As you can see, this one's a lot darker. This is this one here. So I'm thinking for here, I'm going to use some stickers that I have that are really thin, and I'll show you. I have these stickers that I got. I think, I'm trying to remember, I got it from some small, like, cheap shop. I don't know. It was almost like an AliExpress type of shop. It wasn't AliExpress. I just don't remember where I got it. But I'm sure you've seen these around. They're pretty popular. And you can use them for any year because they don't have the day of the week on them. They just have the number and the month. I have used some of them. So as you can see, I had used that one there. But most are unused. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these here. I'll probably white out the numbers and then add these stickers on top like that. And that's how this will work. So I think that these are thin enough that they won't get too bulky in here. We'll see how this works out. I'm going to start this in January and then I'll see how bulky it gets. And I'll keep you guys updated on that. In the back for the notes pages, I've been writing a reflections and intentions little thing. I haven't finished yet, so I just wrote notes here on what I want to continue writing about. So I'll just write that. And then what I'm thinking I'm going to do with these pages is just a more in-depth writing on how I feel and maybe the things I've been into, if I start any new programs or I don't know, any changes or anything like that that I want to write more in depth about, I'll write in these pages. And for the weeklies, what I'm going to do is for each day, I'm going to write just pretty much what I did. And on this side, I'll write a recap of how I felt for the entire week. I'm editing this in because I forgot to mention in the video that I plan to make the right side creative as well, which will be really nice on the days I don't have much to say for that week. I can just fill it in with ephemera. I don't really have a full plan yet, but I'm going to start in January and kind of see how it goes. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is my planner for my everyday planning. I think in my last video I talked about I was testing out this monthly. I was thinking I would do my everyday planning and my financial tracker in one book. I think I started in November. Yes, so November, I have November, and then I have November again, and then I have December, and then December again. So the one that is the second page of the month is where I keep track of my finances. And then the first one is appointments and work schedule and stuff like that. I thought that I wanted to get a blank monthly like this, and I would just date it myself with stickers, and I would do that. I would just have the same setup. But I then decided I didn't want to do that. I just thought there's no reason for me to have to keep it in one book. I'm not traveling for work anymore or anything like that. So I can have multiple books, and that's okay because I'm at my desk every day. So, and then I get to use my covers that I like because this one was just sitting in storage. So then I decided that I wanted two systems. As you can see, I did go ahead and put finance tracker here. I just wrote the months on this page, but then I did number these with the stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby. And this turned out to be a really big fail. So you can probably hear those stickers are really like sticking to each other, and they're very thick. And because they're all sitting on top of each other, you can see that it messes with the page. So when I write, the page isn't flat. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but it makes the page do that. So that's going to be very frustrating probably. So what I've decided so far, because I was thinking I would just make this some kind of, I don't know, creative or something notebook. I would just trash it basically and do something else for my financial tracker. But I think I'm going to test it out like this as it is. I'm going to test it out in January and kind of see how frustrating it is to write like this, because it's just my financial tracker. It doesn't have to look pretty. I'm probably not even going to ever add any stickers or anything to this. It's just numbers. So I just keep telling myself there's no reason to trash this. It's perfectly fine. It's already numbered. It's going to be annoying to write in it, but it'll work. It's just numbers on a page, and that's totally fine. So I'm going to house it here in this notebook. This is my blue one. And I think I'm going to add this folder, and I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to add the folder like that. And there's a few things I'm going to add to this, and I'll show you in a minute what I'm going to do with that. Today is actually Christmas Day, so this is almost done. What I decided to do for my everyday planning was actually to get the JIYU monthly. This is a blank monthly, just like the weekly. It has the same paper, such lovely paper. I added these print-on stickers from Traveler's Notebook. It's just these letters for the months. And then for the numbers, I started writing them in pen, but I'm not sure yet if I like it in pen or not. I think I do, just because it matches the month. It's darker. But the rest of the year I numbered in pencil because I thought it looks nice that it matches the lines, because the lines are a really light gray. You can hardly even see them. So I'm not sure yet. I'm going to do the month of January like this. And if I decide I like the black pen, then I'll keep it. But if I decide I want to keep the pencil, I'll keep the pencil, so I have the option. Because this has so many notes pages in the back, and I don't really need them. I could use them as notes, but I already have a separate notes folder or a separate notes insert. I was thinking that if this financial tracker doesn't work in here, if it's just too annoying to write on or whatever, that I could do my financial tracking over here. I'll just make the monthly spread myself because it's dot grid, so that'll help. And I can do it in the back. And so then that way I have my everyday planning in the front and then my financial tracker in the back. So that's always an option that I have. I'm going to keep it open like that. We'll see kind of how this goes. I had never tried the JIYU monthly before, but as I mentioned in my last video, I've been using the weekly since 2023 and I love it. I really like how it has the week set up, because you have so much space up here at the top to write to-do lists and other things that you want to do. So this is going to stay in my system. I kind of regret not getting another insert when I bought this one. I could have made it all in one order, but I just thought I still have so much left. I have a little bit over half of this book left. So it'll be a while before I have to order another one. It's just, I should have just had it on hand already, but I didn't think about that when I made the order. I still will have this cream paper, empty cream paper insert. I actually took out some of the pages. I took out, I think, let me see. I think I only took out 4 pages. Yeah, I only took out 4 pages just so it's not so bulky. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to get a half insert or if I'm going to get some other, maybe, I don't know, insert from JIYU even. I was thinking I could get the dot grid and then it would all be the same. I don't mind it being blank. I'd prefer either blank or dot grid. I've actually been keeping this clear folder in here with all these stickers. And yeah, I have all of these in here. This is not even anything. So I need to clean this out again to keep the bulk down. So I'm going to reorganize all of this and I'm put these, like these kinds of things and these that I don't use often somewhere else. So that'll keep it a little bit more organized and not as much in here because that was getting to be too much. So I will do that in a minute. Yes, I will set everything up and then I will come back and show you what I did. I think everything is finally ready and set up for January. So I'll start with this one, my everyday planner. I have the monthly insert. I don't usually keep it in there because I prefer to take it out. I try to decorate the front to be sort of similar, kind of have a similar vibe with like the coffee theme and everything. I think I want to put maybe something here. I'm not sure yet. I think I have a couple more of these 2023 coffee theme Traveler's Notebook stickers. I'm not sure. I'll have to look in my stash and see what I find. But I tried to keep it sort of the similar theme. And then I added the pocket in the front. I haven't done anything here yet. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with these pages in the front because I was looking at it and it's not like this one here. I'm not really sure what this is meant for because it's not even a whole year. It's only 10 months. So I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. Yeah, I guess I'll find something to use it for. If not, maybe I'll just make it as a test page for pens or something. One thing I thought of doing is possibly just logging the days that I work, and that way I can kind of see it all in a 6-month spread, how many days I worked like that, but I'm not sure yet. So, and then the month start, and I already showed that. What I have in here are just things like dot stickers, these little $sign stickers from the planner spot, and then these that I use for planning. And then as far as my financial tracker, I'm going to put the stickers that I'm going to use for my Hobonichi weeks in here for now. I'm not sure if this is going to work out in here or not. I think it will because, again, I work from home, so I'll have this on my desk at all times. So when I need to set up a new week, it's already out in there. I pretty much haven't, I mean, I've already set this up ahead of time, so there's nothing really more I need to do in here. It's just going to be a matter of testing it out and seeing if it's actually going to work out for me or not. As I mentioned, the stickers situation. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. I don't know how that's going to work. Okay. And then the last one, the Hobonichi weeks. It's kind of hard to see the number because it's so dark, but I might go back and write the number again, maybe a second or a third time with this pen and seeing if that makes it a little better. But I chose the dark one so that it would cover the number behind it well. But I think even if I did this light colored green, it'll still work out just fine. I just set up the month of January so I can test it out and see if I like this, and if it's going to work, and I think it will, then I will do the rest of the year. I'll probably add these small tabs to the months. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should add it to the months or if I should add it to the weeks. So that's why I didn't add it yet. I'm going to wait until January and kind of see what I feel like doing. I think I'm going to have to just do this and then mark the month for now. And then once I add the tabs, I'll know what I'm going to do. So that is my 2025 planner system. I will keep you guys updated as the year goes on and kind of seeing how this works out. I know for sure this is going to work out. This is my tried and true. This is what I've been doing basically now for 2 years, kind of. I mean, I left it for a while, but this is what works for me. I know it works. It's these two that I'm like, I don't know how it's going to go. Just going to go with the flow as the year goes on. And then this one I've already been tracking for the last couple months, so I know it works. It's just a matter of the paper and the stickers not working out. So that's the only thing I'm kind of worried about, but I have a plan B if that doesn't work out, so that'll be totally fine. Let me know what you guys are doing for 2025 and what books and systems you're using. I can talk a little bit more about the JIYU monthly as I start to use it. I think it's gonna work out great because I've already been doing the weekly and I like it. So it's just a monthly setup instead of a weekly setup, but I can talk more in depth about it if you would like. I don't usually show my planner because it has information about my job and I don't want to show that. This one I haven't really done anything, but I can set up a week where I don't write sensitive information and I can kind of show how I use it, and then I'll do the same in here if you guys are interested in seeing that. I love watching all the videos that have been coming out in the last couple of weeks. There's just so many different ways to work this and to set it up. It's so fun, and that's why I like the TN system. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.